Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is dedicated for stars of Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, with information to keep you safe and productive in every society you belong. This is another beautiful time. We're gonna have some great um, conversation here about something very special and something very simple. My guest today is Mr. Anthony Appiah. Anthony Appiah is somebody who has a lot of knowledge um, about books and also entrepreneurship. And above all, he has a different multiple careers. And for some reason, I found some book on the Amazon, and I have some few looks into it, and I thought it wise that we ought to talk about this because it's one of the precious issues that we are facing back home and everywhere you can imagine. And so, Mr. Pia, thank you very much for taking the time to be here. Mr. Welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Thank you so much. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you
Very
so
well.
much.
Because of you know the cold when it's cold, you find it difficult to to talk, but it's okay. It's all right as long as what
Yeah.
we are gonna talk about will benefit someone. I think it's still okay. It doesn't matter where it comes from, as long as we can catch something that will be beneficial to all. I think it's a good thing. Now, Anthony, oh, I don't know if I had to call you Anthony, Pierre. Which way you want me to use it? All is okay as long as it's not in a bad mood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, many people do call me Tony, so
Tony, okay,
you can also use Tony. Yeah, which
okay,
if it will be easier for you.
all right, okay. Then Tony is better.
Yeah,
Then across the globe and everywhere, there's dedicated for us. As I said earlier on, all what we do is to pass the information to brothers and our listeners in order for them to make some good choices in their lives. And this is another one that we going to talk about it. And Tony, if we say Anthony Appiah, who are we referring to?
well, Antonapia is somebody actually who is very much interested in politics and entrepreneurship. When I talk of politics, I do understand that to be in every sphere of life, both in our families, in our jobs, in our churches, and then the actual political scenes in our country. So politics is a human nature, it's part of human beings. And for you to be able to successful in any sphere of life, you have to understand the political tendencies around you, whether you are at the job or your workplace or in your family or at the church or wherever you are. You have to be very be abreast of the political tendencies around that area.
Okay. Now, you have the reason why I invited you is because of the book that I saw, The Fall of the Elephant. Now, we all know this elephant, especially when you talk about politics in Ghana, we all know about the elephant. The elephant is on one side, and then the other one, the umbrella, is on the other side. So, talking about the fall of the elephant, what are you trying to describe? What are you trying to say?
Well, The fall of the elephant actually, as many people may know, it stands for one political party in Ghana, that is the National Patriotic Party, which is NPP. So we realized that during the last election, the results did not favor them. And it didn't just be on a point of not favoring them. They lost, I will just use a simple word, they lost heavily. So in analyzing that, we have to find a way how this happened and how this could be corrected. And it goes to every political party that may be in the country. It's not only the NPP. Any political party, if you get a power and you don't put things in order to benefit the nation, you can also fall. So that is why it is very critical for us to analyze this so that whoever the power is on his or her side, or any party that they hold the power, they will be very careful in the way they will bring up things in the country, the way they will treat the populace, the way they will deliver. Those are all critical. And like I said, this happens in every sphere of life. If you are listening to me, even in your jobs, we have politics there. And you have to understand the political dynamics at your job for you to be successful, for you to live from one level to another level, like to go into the managerial level. You have to understand the political dynamics in your company. The same thing at church and even in the family. You have to understand the political dynamics there. So the fall of the elephant put all these things together. And then now with this book, we are concentrating what really happened in our country to end PP, how they lost the election, so that the other political parties will not repeat the same thing. Because when things are not delivered as expected, it does it will affect the masses as a whole. So this is a way to accept things not working right and finding means of delivering to the benefit of the people as a whole.
Okay, right there, as you're talking about this, this fall, you specify the fall. The specification of the space is the fall itself, because these politics you're talking about, it's true that it exists in almost everywhere. Every section or department have how or what they call it to be. Now, talking about the fall itself, what made it fail, and who are those involved made it fail? Because the book, from what I read, some names were mentioned, and you just have to break it down for everybody to understand, in order for them to go get a book and read it himself and get the whole. This is just about the basic fundamentals that we're talking about. But what actually made this collapse, or because for elephant to fall, it needs a lot of, so many things come to play. And so let us know the specification of the fall itself.
Yeah, I'll just try as much as possible to just summarize and then just release some points, because it's very deep. And I believe that after people listening to this, they would like to know more and they will understand it better. after the book, the whole book is read. Okay. When, just like using this as an example, like the political party and people that fail, when you are given power to rule people, one thing is you have to understand the people that you are ruling. You have to understand them and you have to know their demands. You have to know the actual factors that they are waiting for you to be delivered, that will make their lives better. That is all about, to make somebody's life better than you were given the mantle. So you have to, like these days, it's not like the olden days. These days, you have to understand the new voters, who are the new voters, especially the youth. You have to understand that now many people are educated, especially to credit President Akufo-Addo and the free education, and then those who also started it. The free education has brought, or has made people be ready to educate themselves. Not only that, the social media, now people can do their own research, read, analyze facts, and get everything under their belt. Before, it wasn't like that. So you have to understand the dynamics. And therefore, whatever you are delivering and whatever you are saying, you have to know that it cannot be lies. It has to be the truth and something to energize the populace so that they will have trust in the governing body. Now, the youth understand politics better than before. They follow politics. So they are also partaking in the political issues in the nation. So things have changed. And therefore, in the political system too, the leadership, things have to be changed. Because the people, even the youth, and people can find things out by themselves. For instance, in Ghana, what I can say is job is the most important thing. Because if people have their own jobs, they wouldn't depend upon the government. They will try to be able to take care of their family. Not only that, they will be able to pay their taxes. And as taxes are received, the government can also do the necessary things that they're supposed to do, like infrastructure and all those things. So you have to understand the need for the people for you to be able to deliver, not what you think will be right, but what the people need. So that is why it is always great thing to find out from the populace themselves what they are lacking, what they need. But if you try to push the youth aside, or if you try to deliver on your own what you think will be better or will be the best for the populace, then you are going to be in trouble.
How long did you thought about this, and then when was this book published? How long was it, and when did it publish?
Oh, the book was published in this year, 2025, but I've started this for a little while, gathering things together. And what actually motivated me
Is it a 2026 or
is
2025?
the book. The book was ready in 2025, but it came out in 2020,
20.
early 2026.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. It just came out.
Yes, yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, this is the book that we are talking about, The Fall of the Elephant, and Anthony still is planning. And so if you're looking at it, you can go get it. I will later let him talk about where you can get it and read it yourself and get more understanding if you know what really can cause the elephant to fall. Tony, continue.
okay. So what motivated me really, we have an association called Ghana Nkoso International, and I'm the president of this association. The goal of the association is actually to motivate each other as Ghanaians. Is we have all the people are Ghanaians from every sphere of life. Some are in US, Europe, South Africa, in fact, across the globe. So our purpose is to help each other, to encourage each other for the growth, and then also to be able to come together and then discuss things that we think are going on in the country, Ghana, that we love so much, because most of the people of the association are also Ghanaians. So we have meetings and we analyze and then we discuss what we think is going on in the country, what we think will be better for the country, because of, we have people from all religious groups, from everywhere. It's non-partisan group. Our main focus is what can we do for the improvement of the country. That is what we meet. It's people who love the country, because we believe that there's a reason for us to be Ghanaians. It is not by mistake. And we are proud of our nation, Ghana. So that motivated me for what happened to the Oslo party on MPP and how they fell. And then I analyzed it, put things together, like I was telling you about delivering to the people what they need, not what you think they need, but if you be able to analyze and get from the people themselves what they are lacking and what they need. And all these things is from the kind of meetings we've been having and the love that we have for our country. And certain times we send things to Parliament. There are a lot of things that we send to Parliament that we think that they have to look into for the betterment of the country. And that's all what I put together to write this book for the people in authority in the country, and even the masses will be able to read for the betterment of our country, Ghana.
Okay, so is it okay for the ruling party to also get the book and read, because this was specially mentioned by the elephant, so we know the elephant is on the other side, and if somebody from the ruling party, though I know the NDC is just the NDC and the MPP, and if the MPP has fallen, do you recommend the NDC also to get the same book and read, because the content is pretty much the same, to ship with the citizenry or the leadership in order to make the country as best as they could? Is that what it is?
Yes, this book is not just for NPP. NPP is just like a sample, right? It's for every political party that will be in power or even be in opposition. It's not only NPP and NDC alone. It's any political party in the country at present, and then even that will come in future, because the book is analyzed and it's explained clearly in the book that this is what the people are demanding from the authorities. So it's not just about being bossy over the people. When you go into politics, it means you are ready to serve the people. It means you have a good heart, good conscience to serve the people. That is the main reason why you go into politics. That's why it's unfortunate that some people will take advantage and then insult politicians and all that. And nobody wants that to happen. But because of the heart that people have, that is why they go to serve the people. They serve their masses. They leave their families, travel everywhere, spend their time for the people that they are governing. So it's an act of service from the politicians. But you have to understand the dynamics for you to be able to be successful. So, and these people will also have to read a book and know why NPP failed. And not only that, all the other political parties, we don't have only NPP and DC, but I'm not here to mention all the names, but all the political parties in the country, they have to read this book. And the people as in general, because we all belong to one party or the another. So we also have to read, everybody has to read the book and then also know what is going on that can lead to his or her party failing or the leadership failing. So it's for everybody. And then also what we need to demand, that will be to the beneficiary of the country as a whole.
Okay. All right. So, this if somebody need a book, where can they find it? Do they have to contact you directly, or is it in the e-books? Because now we know everything is e now, and so where can somebody find a copy of this book?
The book is now in Amazon. You can download it as an ebook, and then we have a soft cover, and then hardcover. So you can buy or download from Amazon. So it's very there. So for us, you type in the name, the form of the elephant, you can get it, and then it will be mailed to you.
Okay, and this is the book that we are talking about. You can see it's coming soon in Amazon seller, Amazon soul, or something like that. But it is displaying there. You can just type the fall of the elephant, and you are gonna get one of the books. All right, Tony. So right now, what if you have an advice for the nation? What is it going to be? Because this book is for all the organizations, not only MPP and DC, for all the organizations, because there is politics here and there. There are so many things, and from the few that I've read, I understood so many things, and I think it will be better for all the organization leaders to go get, not even leaders, but you just go and get it so you can understand the caption when something is happening in a certain dimension. You can really understand and know how you go about it. So let's hear you. What is your advice to all of us right now?
Okay, so what I would say, like I said, politics is in every sphere of life. Therefore, even as an individual, this will be a good book for you because when you read it, you understand the dynamics of politics. What can make you fail and what can make you be successful, whether in at your job, in your church, in your family, everywhere. You have to understand the dynamics of politics for you to be successful, for you to live peacefully with other people. So this is for the individual as well, and also for all political organizations as well, and for leadership, and also for the masses. Because, like I was saying, before you can handle people, you can lead people. You have to understand the people that you are leading, and you have to know what they need. Like I said before, Ghana, what people need, from our understanding as Ghana and Kosovo International, we've come to a conclusion that what many people need in our nation will be jobs. It doesn't matter who is the president, or it doesn't matter the party that is ruling. Right now, the utmost important is creation of jobs for the masses, because a lot of people are not working. They lack jobs. So what will the authorities come up with? Like making sure that investors from everywhere are coming into the country. And the investors will not come if the atmosphere is not conducive. The atmosphere has to be conducive. Not only that, there shouldn't be too much restrictions when people want to come into the country and then open up jobs. I remember I had a friend, a group of people, some from Europe, some from USA here, were trying to come to Ghana to open a rice factory. So we reached out to some people to lead us to do that. The kind of tapes that you have to cut, the kind of restrictions. Even some people wanted to collect some money before even they allow you to do the business in Ghana. The red tapes, all these have to be looked into so that the people will be willing, people will have some incentives and have some love and great mindset to come into the country to help the masses. Because if there are so much red tapes like we experience, it will be very difficult for people to be willing to come. Somebody is coming to open business for you, and you want to collect some money from the person before he leaves his or her country to open business in the nation. That's not going to work. That is a turn off. And because of that, we couldn't even come. We just stopped coming to open the rice factory in Ghana. All these things must stop. We should put the love of the people first so that the nation can also be at a level where people may not even like to travel, may like to stay at home if there are jobs for them to take care of their families. So this is a crucial thing. It's about job, 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 job. Anything that we do now from Ghana Kosovo International, the concentration should be jobs. Even whether it is digitization or whatever it is, it should lead to jobs. There's nothing wrong with that, but it should lead to jobs. And we do not need another capital for Ghana at the moment. We need to have jobs. So when job creation is the first thing or the most important thing in any people in power, then that will solve about 50% or more of the needs of the masses. And all these things are discussed in the book. In the book, it discusses what the political parties also can do to improve the livelihoods of the people, what they can also do to the people. So this is very, very critical and very important book.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I just want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time also to listen to what we are discussing now. It's very, very important to me. It's very important to all of us if we understand actually what we're doing or what we're going to vote for or where we'll be standing in the near future in any of the organization. There is always a rule, a procedure of conducting every business or every association or everything that you want. There's rules and regulations, and I guess this is one of it. The best way to get this deep understanding is to go get the book, The Fall of the Elephant, that directs most of the reasons why they were voted massively against. And so, if you understand that, and it's not a huge book, but it has all the factuals in there for you to use it as your directory in order to be successful in your business. So Anthony did his best. He did all what he can in order to pull these books together. And if you are looking at it right now, it's an Amazon right now. You can go and have one of these books, and if you feel it is more beneficial, you can also introduce it to your friends and friends and friends. Then also we can all support Anthony Appiah to do more. That's how we encourage all our friends and families to be successful. We support them massively, and also discuss with it with our neighbors and our friends in order for them also to support. And so this is where we've got. And so I ask everyone to go for this book, go read it, and let's talk more about it. The book is entitled The Fall of the Elephant. And so thank you so much. This is dedicated. This is where we've come, and we'll thank Anthony for taking the time to be here. And I hope very soon we will talk more about it to see how far we've gone with the books and how people understand the factuals or the knowledge behind it. I know everything that you do, you pick something out of it. Either good or bad, you'll pick something out of it. But I know this is something you can capture positively in order to be successful in your business, in your political career, and whatever you want to do to make Ghana one of the best. That's okay. Thank you so much. Like it and share it all the social media handles. I am